because he keeps on, he's a great fighter and he always punches to his opponent. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Hi, I'm Kristal Hart, and we are at Jack Dempsey's restaurant for the final press conference for the fight on Saturday, March 15th, right before St. Patrick's Day, with James Morse at Madison Square Garden. It's with Celtic Gloves Promotions, and we're going to be speaking with a few of the fighters.
We're here at Jack Dempsey's restaurant. James Moore headlining a card, March 15, sort of St. Patty's Day weekend at the theater at Madison Square Garden. This is the first card at the Garden. You fought there before, but the first one that you're actually headlining.
It's the first one I headlined, yeah. It's a great, it's a big deal for me, you know. It's going to be a great experience. Really looking forward to it, you know. It's a great weekend, you know. It's the biggest Irish weekend in New York, and it's a great way to start it off, you know.
Tell us about this fight. This is a step up. You've only, what's your record, 14-0?
Yeah.
But you're fighting a former title contender, J.C.Candelo, a veteran who's faded, as we know, but a much higher level fighter than any of the guys you fought before. Tell us why you're taking this step up now.
I think the time is right now for me to take the step up. I think I could very easily fight another 5 or 6 fights and go 20-0, but still I'm going to have to make this step sooner or later, and I'd much rather do it sooner. So, you know, this is the time. You know, it's in front of all my fans. You know, it's going to be the biggest audience that I'm going to fight against, and this is the time to do it, you know.
Have you watched tape? There's a lot of tape. Candelo's fought on TV a lot of ESPN2 Friday night fights. Have you seen fights of him recently? He hasn't fought as frequently in the last couple of years, but he's over the last 6 or 7 years, he's been on TV a lot.
Yeah, we've been studying fights. You know, we've been looking for weaknesses. We've been looking for spots, and you know, one of my big shots is you know, I have a pretty good right hand, and that's one of his weaknesses. So hopefully we can exploit that in the fight and use that as a weapon, you know.
Tell us what your plans are for the next year or two. Obviously, all fighters, particularly those with undefeated records, are looking for a title shot. Where do you see yourself going in the next year or two? And you're going to stay at 154 also?
Yeah, I'm going to stay at 154. This fight's at 157 or 156, give or take a pound, as much to accommodate him as anything else. But 154 is where my future is, and hopefully after this fight, you know, all things go well, touch wood. You know, I've put in a good performance, come out uninjured. We can go again fairly soon, and you know, the same level of opponent, we can go again, you know.
Tell us about your training. You've been doing it down at Gleason's mainly?
We trained in Gleason's for 5 weeks, and then we went up to Fernwood Resorts in Bushkill in Pennsylvania, up in the Poconos, and we've been up there for the last 6 weeks. So, you know, I've worked really hard, and you know, I was doing 6 miles on some serious hills, like serious up and down hills. I was doing it in 50 minutes, you know what I mean? So, you know, I've been running fairly fast, and I'm in great condition. You know? And
it's a great place to train, not only because of the atmosphere and the scenery there, but there's literally nothing to do, no distractions, nothing that you get in a city life, you know, and so all you can do is get up, run, hit the bags, train, spar, eat, go to sleep, get up and do it again.
Well, that's key. That's key to the life of a boxer, you know, for 6 or 7 weeks, maybe more sometimes, depending on the fight. You got to be away from all distractions and concentrating solely on what you got to do, and that's perform. You know, I got up in the morning, 6 mile run, you know, got some breakfast, you know, went back, you know, got a couple hours, a little snooze, and then back to the gym for 3 or 4 hours in the afternoon, you know, so no stones being not left unturned for this fight. Well, to be honest, you know, I prepared for this fight, you know, like it's a world title fight, and regardless what's going on going to be going on around me, I've got one focus, and that's my focus is completely on the guy I'm fighting. You know, it's great for the fans, and it's a great way to start the weekend, but me personally, you know, I just think about the fight, you know, and then after I can enjoy the parade, you know.
All right, any predictions for Saturday night?
I'm not bold enough to make a prediction, but keep your eye on the fight, you know what I mean? It's going to be a good fight, plenty of action and plenty of punches, you know. I'd like to introduce my boss, my wife, my beautiful wife, Leanne.
Hello. Yeah, we got married in August. So we went back to Ireland to get married, so it's going well so far. And looking forward to the fight Saturday now. Should be good.
She's very happy.
Very proud of it, very proud.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
St. Patrick's Day.
Try not to get too hungover.
You know, I know I'm ready. You know, guy's a lefty. I've studied the guy. I've been getting work from this guy, Wright. I mean, you know, this guy's a tough dude right there. So he's giving me a lot of good work. I want to thank him for it. Let me see. It's exciting, man. It's gonna be a good fight. I'm ready. I'm definitely ready. I did my work in the gym last week. Was hell. I mean, it was complete hell. I got bruises on my face to prove it, so it's all good. Come and watch.
This will be my third time fighting in the Garden, my second time as a professional. I fought as a professional in Madison Square Garden in 2006, Shamrocks, with John Duddy was headlining, with James Moore also. And I'm looking on to put on a good show in MSG on the 15th as well.
What are you working on? Anything particular?
Well, I'm working on winning for right now, climbing that ladder and getting there where I need to be, where I can hopefully fight for a championship in my time.
What do you feel your biggest challenge is in this fight?
Staying in shape. Nothing about this fight. My biggest challenge is to challenge of life outside the gym, staying in shape and working hard. And the rest will come into play.
Where are you from?
I'm from Brooklyn, New York, as my sweater says.
Oh, let's get that, Brooklyn.
Gotta represent Brooklyn all the time. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
I am ready and excited. This is the creme de la creme. You know, my parents are flying in for it. You know, every fighter dreams of fighting at the Garden. So my dreams are coming true. I've had 12 fights, and we wanted someone that I think she's had like 4 total fights. So no, she's done some fighting, and I'm sure she's in shape. I'm sure she's ready to go. We don't expect any bit of this to be easy or to be, we're not looking for anything. We're looking for a tough fight. We know she's going to be ready, and we're definitely ready. I've been murdering myself for the past 8 months getting ready for this night, so we are in shape and ready to go. Hey, I want to say a big, huge happy St. Patrick's Day from Cristy, Code Red Nickel.
I'm from Philadelphia, and it's an honor to be fighting here in New York in Madison Square Garden. I couldn't believe it when I got the phone call. This is my 5th professional fight, and I'm going to be here at the Garden.
Are you nervous?
Yes, I'm nervous. I'm excited. I'm definitely nervous.
Say Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
St. Patrick's Day.
Try not to get too hungover.